Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I am Jason, your host. You're probably going to hear some sound in the background because the washer's on. I just noticed that it's a nice sunny day today, even though it's quite cool. So the bit of washing I've got in there, I'm going to go get it outside. This meal washer is amazing. It has actually a 20-minute cycle for lightly actual soiled stuff. So 20-minute cycle. Get the stuff outside in the sun to dry. First time this year. Everything's been drying on my radiators and that for the whole entire winter. So yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that. Now, why am I so focused on a car? Because a car is a motivation. A car is a motivation for something very important. As anybody who knows me well knows, I should most definitely be on the highest rate of mobility, the highest rate of the mobile component of the disability. Because by the very definition, as the woman who did my review explained to me, I don't leave my house. But it isn't that I don't leave the house because I don't want to leave the house. I don't leave the house because bad things can happen if I leave the house. I've created this fortress, this safe space, this entire house and everything set up to keep me safe. But it isn't by choice that I think. I don't want to be sitting in here 24/7 for the rest of my life. I don't want to be locked into this house without access to the outside. The only reason I never looked at this before was because I was so indoctrinated with the fear of the DWP of if they do a review of my stuff, I could lose everything. But as anybody who's looked at my case has told me, any healthcare professional has always said just how, even though it looks like I'm functioning really well on here, because of the coping strategy, of the technology, of everything else. I proved to myself yesterday by going to the car showroom just how disabled I can become by actually leaving the house. And yesterday was a good day. It was a good day, even with the descriptions of how bad it was for me, the panic attacks, the anxiety, the hyperventilation, ventilating, all that kind of things. I didn't trigger any because I had my headphones on, my X-Real glasses on, all my routine and everything was set up. I was wearing I got my mask that I like to wear that makes me feel safe, and all those things helped me to not trigger a full-blown PTSD attack, to not end up catatonic, to not end up on the floor. And the fact that when I got home for the rest of the day, I was wrecked. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even do any real proper streams. I was just trying to do the bare minimum, and then I just sat listening to an audiobook for most of the rest of the day, because that was the only way I could function. I feel a lot better today. But by the definition of all that, I should be on the high thing. And therefore, I might have to go to appeal. I'm hoping not, but I might have to go to appeal. I might have to go to tribunal. Hopefully not. But if I have to, I will. And part of the motivation for doing that is the idea of getting this car, of being able to leave the house, of being able to create a mobile safe space to go out in the world. That's why I'm focused on setting up all of that and planning it, even though I haven't got it yet, because I know by the very definition of the system that supports me, I should be on that system at the highest rate. I had just got so used to being in this place and locked down and thinking that I didn't even, before having the review and before talking to the people at who basically are hired by the government to get people off disability if they can, if they're not supposed to be on it, to have that person tell me this, then it's amazing. And the motivation of a mobile safe space is the perfect motivation for me to focus myself towards having to, if I have to fight this. That is why I'm planning it all now. That is why I'm going through it all now, before we find out the results. I'm going to today write down the experiences of me leaving the house, what happened to me. And how it affected me. And so I can send that off via a courier delivery to the DWP, and that can be added to my file as more proof, even though they don't take what I say as being a primary thingy. It will be added to the list, and if it comes to going to tribunal, then this is an extra layer of paperwork proving that thingy. Of course, I am still limited in some ways because I don't have the doctor doesn't come out as often as they used to, because everything in this house works and keeps me safe, and all of this setup works. So why would they have to? This is why it's so important to me, and why for the next coming weeks I will be focusing on the plan and the goal of all of this, because I know what should be happening for me. So this is Jason for the Quebber channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day.